What's up, guys? It is your girl Leslie Love here, back with another motherfucking makeup tutorial, okay? Actually, today is not a full-on tutorial. It's first impressions of the new, highly anticipated, highly talked about Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. Now, I have this sucker on my face right now, and I have a lot of opinions on this foundation. So if you're interested in seeing what I think of the new Smashbox foundation, or if you want to see maybe a quick little toot on how I do this quick and easy eyeshadow, then I would suggest you continue watching, because my thoughts on this foundation, they might shock you. Let's get into it. All right, guys, let's get straight into this. I've already primed my face using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and only because I'm not too sure how this foundation is going to react. I want something that's a little bit softer on the skin. That Milk Hydro Grip Primer, I feel like it's gonna be far too sticky to move around this kind of full coverage foundation. So again, we are going in with the Smashbox new foundation that just launched. I've seen some of the reviews on it. It looks pretty fucking thick, and when I tried it on at Sephora, when I swatched it, girl, that shit was wild. So this already looks like it's gonna be too yellow, but we're just gonna make it work. I got it in the shade 3.02 medium neutral olive as the undertone. I'm already sweating, so this is a perfect way to test this foundation out. So I'm gonna squeeze a little bit out on my palette, and we are gonna slap this on. And I am going in, I haven't tried this. This is it's not new, but it's a Wet n Wild sponge, and I like that it has that flat side. So let's see. I'm gonna move my mirror closer. Get a real look at what's going on here. Okay, so the shade is definitely, it's definitely fucking yellow. Holy shit. I mean, those Sephora lights are just so deceiving. Oh my godula. I'm gonna have to like spread this down to my butthole in order to make it work. Holy shit. Okay, let's see. We are going downtown. Let's just spread it everywhere. Why not? Ooh. Side note, this sponge feels really nice. She is fucking mad. Holy hell. All right, I'm gonna spread this around the rest of the face, and let's see what she looks like. Okay, so I've applied it to the rest of my face, and this is looking heavy. Even for me who likes like a full coverage, it just looks, it's like even the little lines that I have right above my forehead, it is showing everything. It may be the primer. We might have to try it with a different primer, but I don't know, girl. This is looking awfully dry. I'm gonna go ahead and just do my regular concealer, and I'm just gonna see if everything blends out nicely. Because it's already settling into all these little lines here. Even the small ones that I have. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna finish everything, and we're gonna take a look. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so I've gone ahead and I blended everything out. I've set the face with powder, and I don't think my face has ever been so fucking dry. Like, ma'am, this is, even for me, I am just still so taken aback by this foundation, and not in a good way. It's just accentuating everything. Even for me, I don't like my foundations to essentially look like my skin. You know what I mean? I do want it to be like this flawless beat ass face, but this is literally like laying on top of my face, and I am like, oh, this, and that being that I showered myself in the Morphe continuous setting spray, because this stuff really does help. But holy shit, this is a whole nother level, ma'am. I am, I'm just gonna bronze her up, and we're just gonna keep on moving and complete the look and see if maybe by the end of this, everything kind of like blends in a little bit more and maybe softens up. I mean, I wish I wasn't doing this video so late in the evening so I can give it an actual wear test, and maybe my natural oils, the few that I have, once they come out, it'll actually like help out the foundation. But Jesus Christ, I feel like this, you need all the oil drops, all the moisturizer, all the moisturizing primers in your life. For extremely oily people, I can see how this could work. But even then, I feel like this is a lot, girl. Even for me, I am like, ugh. As of right now, no me gusta, but I'll keep you guys updated as this goes on. Cause, god damn, girl, you got me fucked up. Whew. Okay, so I am gonna do my eyebrows off camera, and I will be right back, and we'll put some highlighter on this bitch, do the eyes, and just kind of see what happens. Shit. Okay, eyebrows are on. Let's go ahead and put some highlighter on my face because I am sick and tired of looking at myself being this fucking dusty. So let me just spritz my little brush, if I can, here we go. And I am gonna use the Lorac, what is this? Celestial. And this is the Light Source Mega Beam Highlighter. Now, honestly, I am so over this fucking face because it looks so goddamn dry and it feels so uncomfortable. I'm the kind of person who's like, I'm not even gonna try anymore. We're done. The makeup look is gonna be simple. The eye look is gonna be fucking fast because I'm tired of this. I feel like a monster. And are you guys like me where if you try something that you don't like, all it takes is one, it's like the first impression. That saying, first impression is so important. If I get a wrong first impression on a foundation, I'm immediately like, I'll return you in 2 fucking seconds. I don't need to try you again. The fact that it didn't work the first time, I'm like, I'm good on you. But I mean, that could just be me and my psychopathic self. But comment down below if you guys are the same or if you like to give things like a second try or a third try, because girl, I've had it with this foundation today. And it's been on for like 30 minutes. Honestly, I'm just, I mean, if I thought my under eyes were dry, bitch, the fact that my whole entire face matches now, okay, now we got a problem. Now we've got a fucking problem. So let's see if we can salvage this just a smidge. So now for eyes, I'm gonna do something super simple because like I mentioned, I am over having this foundation on my face, so I just wanna hurry her up. Okay, I feel like I'm just getting drier by the second here, girl, god damn. So we are gonna go into the Profusion's Sienna palette. Looks like this, really pretty. And I'm first gonna go into the shade Adventure. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the shade Adventures, which is this shade right here. I'll take a nice fluffy brush and put this into the crease. Okay, and the next shade I'm gonna go into is this shade right here called Groovy. And I'm gonna put this right below that transition shade I just laid down. I'm gonna take one more shade and it's gonna be this one here, Cozy. It's a little bit of a deeper brown and I'm just gonna focus that right at this outer edge here. So now I'm gonna take a nice flat packing brush and I am gonna go into the shade Polite, the lightest shade in the palette. It is a matte, and I'm gonna pack her onto the lid to create a little Zamenschenger. a little contrast. Now I'm going to create my wing using the same exact process as I normally do, getting a little bit of setting spray, my angled brush, and my black shadow from the Wet n Wild, and I've broken it, that's how much I've used this. The Wet n Wild, what is this? House of Thorns palette. This is just a really nice black shadow that I can wet to easily create my wing. So now I'm gonna pop on some lashes. I did buy this 3-pack of irresistible synthetic eyelashes from Flutter, because now I'm fucking obsessed with Flutter. And this entire pack was only $10. This entire pack of 3 lashes. So this is what they look like. We're gonna try them on and see if they're cute. They look very, very long. So if you're a little scared of lashes, I probably wouldn't use these if I were you. Ooh, these are dramatic. Okay, let me cut these into place and we'll keep this moving. Okay, so lashes are on. And you know what? For the whole pack being $10, I actually think these are cute. They're really, really light. They're just long, so I think that could be a little bit like scary for most people, especially if you're not used to long lashes. But I actually really, really enjoy them. So let's focus on lips, and then we'll get down to like my final thoughts on this foundation. So today I'm gonna go in with the Morphe lip liner in the shade Bite Me. Please, there it is. Ooh, she's actually a little bit darker than I want it to be. It's all right, let's do it. Actually, what I should have done is taken off some of this foundation first. Okay, and now I'm going in with the Morphe Mega Matte Lipstick in the shade Super Single. I'm using her daily, so she's a little used, but this is the really nice neutral shade that I like. And then let me blend out that lip liners real quick. I'm actually gonna go in with Backseat Love to blend it out. There you go, I'm more comfortable with that. Now let me spray the shit out of my face because, again, we're feeling awfully dry over here. Let's see if I can bring some life back to it. All right, guys, so I've sprayed my face to no end, and my final thoughts are, as of right now, I'm gonna give this foundation like a C. It's beautiful coverage, but for me, it's just laying down in a way that I'm not comfortable with. Like, it's settling into all of my little fine lines. I feel like it's accentuating everything. I can see every line on my forehead, and it's just, again, it could have been a combination with the primer. I'm not even gonna knock it, but I am just so not impressed right now. Like, I feel like I need to give it a second try because this is something where even right here, you know when you wear a little bit too much foundation or it's just too heavy and you get the little lines, like it's separating right here. It's already doing that, and I haven't even had this foundation on for more than an hour. And to me, that is insane. And I will say this, in the part that my nose is kind of sweating a little bit, it's actually separating, which I think the claims are for this foundation that it's supposed to be like waterproof or resistant. I don't know where the fucking box is, I've already thrown it, but I'm gonna give this one more shot. But ma'am, a mí esto no me gusta. I am just like, you making me look 29 though, and I don't like that very much. So yeah, folks, that's gonna be my review on this. I'm gonna give this a C. I'm not 100% on it. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, even though I'm going against my better judgment because I can already tell that I'm not gonna like this foundation. I'm gonna give it another shot. I'm gonna put on some different moisturizing primer underneath it, as opposed to the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer that I used today. But this foundation, je ne sais pas. I'm not 100% sold. I'm not too sure how some of the other reviews people are liking it. To each their own. If you love it, fantastic. If you hate it, girl, I'm almost right there with you. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching my tutorial. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. You are the true MVP. And until the next one, guys, stay cute, stay sassy, and let's try to rule the fucking world. Until the next one, guys. Bye.